Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I want to welcome each and every one of you. My name is Keith Jones. I'll be your presenter on today. It is my honor and privilege to share what I believe is a life-changing financial investment opportunity for each and every one of you. A lot of you know my story, but for the guests hearing the information for the first time, I think it's important that you know a little bit about who I am. Again, my name is Keith Jones, and I'm an identical twin. My brother's name is Kevin Jones. We're known as the Power Twins, and we got that name because we've been in business together for 30 plus years. Prior to getting involved in business, my brother worked in corporate America, worked for a company called American Express, worked in the computer field, and I worked for the Board of Education in the school industry. And we did that for 12 years until we reached a point where basically we were living paycheck to paycheck, sick and tired of being basically being broke. Can anybody kind of relate to my story? It seems like no matter how hard you work, you're always coming up short at the end of the month. And the thing about it, we thought we did everything that we were supposed to do to be successful. Our parents told us, if you want to be successful, go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a good job. That was like the roadmap for success. And we did all those things. But after 12 years, basically we find ourselves struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. And it was at that time that my brother and I, we got together and we said, man, what we're doing is not working. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So we knew if we did the same thing for the next 12 years that we did for the previous 12 years, what would really change? Nothing. So we knew we had to do something different. And that's when we decided to go into business. In our first venture, we started a company in the educational field, my expertise, and it was an educational referral services, and we were excited. We thought we were going to make a lot of money with it. Unfortunately, we were out of business in less than 6 months, and it wasn't for a lack of trying. We gave everything that we had, but we didn't have the skills, the experience, or the knowledge as far as what it took to be successful in business. Does that make sense? Right? But we didn't give up. One of my favorite quotes is by Michael Jordan, considered the greatest basketball player of all time. I like what he said. He said, I have failed over and over and over, and that's why I succeed. And so that was our mantra. He said, we're not going to give up. We just have to find the right opportunity. And we kept searching, and then we got a call from a good friend of ours who introduced us to network marketing, and we've been doing it ever since, going on 25 years. It took us 5 years to have success, but we were excited about it. We grind until our 5th year was our breakthrough. And we had so much success that both my brother and I went full-time in network marketing. Over the next 20 years, we had a lot of success, generating millions of dollars, right? Had a lot of the nice things, the nice cars, the nice places to live, all the toys, so to speak. But you know what? As of a year ago, things kind of took a turn, not for the better, but for the worse, to the point where both my brother and I ended up going back to work full-time. Not because we wanted it to, but because we had to. We ran out of money. When you run out of money, you got to do something, right? And the thing about it, when that happened, we were both 60 years of age and having to go back to work. That's like the time when we're supposed to be retired, living our best life, right? But that was not the case. And then I started to think about it, and I said, man, you know what? All that money that my brother and I made, what happened to it? We really don't have nothing to show for it. And it was at that point that I realized I made a major mistake in that, 30 plus years of being in business, and the type of money that we made and have nothing to show for it. I realized that if I had to do it all over again, I would have invested some of that money, right? And so the reason why I say that is because there's three reasons why I didn't invest. Maybe some of you can relate to one or two or three of these reasons. One is because fear of losing. What if I invest and I lose my money? Right? I know a lot of people have that fear or reason why they don't invest. The second was lack of knowledge. Well, that was one of my excuses. Oh, you know what? I don't know enough about the stock market. Oh, I don't know enough about real estate. What if I do something and I make a mistake? And the third was time. Building a successful network marketing business. Any of you that are involved in network marketing, it takes a lot of your time, right? Well, that was my third excuse. Oh, I don't have time, right? But what I realized now, all that was excuses. One of my mentors said it best. He said, you can make money or you can make excuses, but you can't do both. So what I like to do is I'm going to share with you a short little video that I think I know when I saw this video, it hit home with me, and it was apropos to what I just shared with you, and I think it's going to hit home with a lot of you. Hold on for a second. Okay, so I think we all know who this is. Mark Zuckerberg, one of the wealthiest persons in the world today, a multi-billionaire. Facebook, we all know who he is, right? But I want you to hear a message that he recently put out. Hold on for a second. In a world that's changing so quickly, the biggest risk you can take is not taking any risk. And I really think that that's true. Right? I mean, a lot of people, I think that whenever it comes to, whenever you get yourself into a position where you have to make some big shift in direction or do something, there are always people are going to point to the downside risks of that decision. And locally, there may be right. I mean, for any given decision that you're going to make, there's upside and downside. But in aggregate, if you are stagnant and you don't make those changes, then you're guaranteed to fail. And your job so some degree. I think it's a really good point. Over time, the biggest risk that you can take is to not take any risks. So I know that hit home with me, and maybe it hit home with you as well as far as the message. I like to say, you've probably heard it before, no risk, no reward, right? Hold on for a second. I'm going to go for the internet. Hello, I'm in the middle of a presentation. You're going to have to call me back. Okay, sorry for that. So, and I know that to be the case for me. We want the finer things in life. We all deserve it, right? But no risk, no reward. And I think we all would agree that we're living in uncertain times, right, with this pandemic. We don't know when it's going to end. And the thing about it is that, you want to diversify your portfolio as far as your income, multiple streams of income. And so, as of a year ago, when I ended up having to go back to work, my brother and I, that's when I started to say, you know what? Okay, better late than never. I got to look for things that I can invest and have money coming in. I don't want to be working the rest of my life. Does that make sense, right? And so it was around about 8 or 9 months ago, I started to look for opportunities to invest in, and I found a couple of them that was really good. Even now, it's bringing in huge returns on my money, right? But then, as of about 4 months ago, actually 2 days ago, made my 4-month anniversary with this company I'm going to share with you. And when it was presented to me, I was a little bit leery. I was like, wait a minute, you're telling me I can get these type of returns? I said, I want to see proof. And the couple, Philip and Angela, that shared it with me, when they showed me their back office and the type of returns that they were getting, I was like, wow, this is a no-brainer. All I wanted to know was how to get started. So I'm going to do the best that I can to share with you guys why I'm super excited for each and every one of you, and why I say this could be a life-changing financial investment opportunity for each and every one of you. I'm going to say this once you see the information, it's an absolute no-brainer. But you know what? I always say documentation means compensation. Because I'm not a financial expert, but you know what? I got common sense. When I see something that's like a game changer, it's common sense for me. But you know, what are the financial experts? What are they investing in? You know, what are they saying as far as the best investments today? Well, let's take a look at that. Okay, so I don't want you to just take my word for it. Let's see what the experts are saying where you should invest your money, right? And so here, there's a chart here that shows the top investments for over the last decade. And look what's number one, Bitcoin. I'm sure a lot of you know about Bitcoin, or you've heard about Bitcoin, you've heard about cryptocurrency. But I want you to understand it's not a fad, okay? And it's not something that's going to hit in the next 5 or 10 years. The digital revolution is here today, right? And either you're going to be able to get in front of it, or you're going to be behind. It seems like, a lot of us would last on the totem pole when we're always getting in. No, you want to be in front of it, not behind it. If that kind of makes sense, right? So it's happening as we speak now. Look at have you invested Bitcoin in the last decade, okay? Your return on investment will be over 62,000%. And then the next is Tesla, 5,000. Netflix is next, 4,000. As a matter of fact, if you take all the top investments that you see here and add it all up, it still wouldn't even come close to the type of return had you invested in Bitcoin over the last decade. Matter of fact, Bitcoin is just one of many coins, cryptocurrency coins, that you could have invested in and receive huge tens of thousands of percent return on your money. How many are familiar with Citibank? I know you're probably saying, of course, but Citibank, for those of you who may not have heard of Citibank, maybe you live in another country, right? But guess what? Citibank is one of the largest financial institutions in the world. And their experts are projecting that Bitcoin is going to hit over $318,000 worth in money by the year 2020, 2021. You know what that means? That's what we're talking about this year. Not 5 years from now, not 10 years from now, but this year. How many are familiar with Tesla? Elon Musk, another multi-billionaire, one of the wealthiest persons in the world. My mentor told me a long time ago, he said, find out what the successful people are doing and do what they do. You don't want to follow people that are not successful. You want to follow people that are successful. Does that make sense, right? And so Elon Musk, he has his top advisors telling him where he should invest his money in, right? Well, look what he recently invested in. In February of this year, he invested $1.5 billion. Guys, I don't know if you can hear that background, but it's like pouring cats and dogs, as they say. It's coming down hard where I live, right? It's a little bit distracting, but I'm going to do the best that I can, all right? But basically, he invested $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. Guys, that's called a fluke. How many are familiar with Mark Cuban? Okay, for those of you who may not know who he is, he's another billionaire, owner of the Dallas Mavericks basketball team, owns several companies. You see him on the Shark Tank. How many watch the Shark Tank? Where they invest in startup companies, right? A lot of money. They invest a lot of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars in startup companies. He's one of the investors, right? Well, not only does he invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum and other coins, but he just recently came out and said he's going to be accepting Dogecoin for tickets and merchandise. Now, understand, if you don't know or haven't been following the market, Dogecoin recently went up as high as 500% in the last couple of months. Now, it's volatile, meaning that it goes up and down. Anything that you invest in, let me say this. When it comes to investing, when it comes to opportunity, there are no guarantees, right? People always want to ask, okay, you guarantee? No, there's no guarantee. There's only a couple of things in life that are guaranteed, right? But again, no risk, no reward. And that's the mistake that I made. Right? I was unwilling to take that risk, and that ended up as of yet last year with nothing to show for it, and ending up having to go back for it. Hopefully, my information can help some of you not to make that same mistake that my brother and I made. Right? Understand, the most successful people, they understand you have to invest. You have to have a diversified portfolio. You have to have more than one stream of income coming in. Right? I want to point something else out. And by the way, guys, documentation means conversation. If I showed you all the documentation as far as investing in cryptocurrency, we'll be here for hours and hours. But I think you have enough information to make an informed and educated decision. But let's look at some other information I think is important as well. Okay, so you want proof, you want documentation. Okay, well, watch this. What you see here is November 5th, 2020. So we're talking about 5.5 months ago, right? Look where Bitcoin was trading. It was at $15,580. And I'll give you another coin, Ethereum, was at $414. Well, let's see where it is today. Had you invested in November, just 5.5 months ago, let's say you invested $1,000. What would your $1,000 be worth today? Well, let's take a look at that. Well, Bitcoin today is not 15,500. It's 55,500. That means that your return on investment would be roughly close to 400% return on your money. And then look at Ethereum. Ethereum is $2,423. So your $414 to that $1,000 a day would be roughly about a 600% return on your investment. Let me say that again because maybe you missed that. A 600%. That means that $1,000 would be $6,000 in 5.5 months. Are you hearing me? Okay. I told you guys this is going to be a game changer. This is going to be a game changer for you and your family. So let's take a look at the company that we're all excited about. And that company is called Watermine. So if you're taking notes, you may want to write that down. Watermine. And the website is watermine.io. Watermine.io. The company is going on 10 months now. And if you want to do your own research, I highly recommend you do your own due diligence. Go to the website, right? And scroll down. And a lot of pertinent, important information is on the website. You want to know where the company is located. Okay, it's on the website. It's located in the UK. Okay, you want to know who the owner of the company is. Click on company profile. That information is on the website. Does the company have their certificate of incorporation and do business? Yes, it's on the website. All the important information, again, is on the website. In addition to that, I've done my own research. Guys, understand that if you want to find out about a company, don't go to Google. Now, anybody can put any information on Google. What I've realized over the years is that people put misinformation, false information, right, on Google. Maybe they have an agenda, whatever their reason for putting misinformation or false information. If you want to get real information about a company, write this down. Go to trustpilot.com. That's where the Fortune 500 companies and the major companies, they use trustpilot.com. And people want to find out about the real information about a company, trustpilot.com. So guess where I went to find out about this company? Trustpilot.com. And the highest rating that you can get is a 5. Well, this company has a 4.9 rating with Trustpilot. But I did a little bit more research. Being that I have a huge team, my brother and I, we have a huge team in the UK. I asked some of my leaders if they can go and check out this company and investigate this company. And they came back and said, Keith, this company is real. Okay, a lot of these companies that are coming up, they're telling us, Keith, those companies are not solid, they're not real. But when they did research and investigated this company, okay, they came back and said, Keith, this company is real, it's solid, it's legit. Okay, but not only that, okay, documentation means conversation, right? Well, I'm going to show you in a minute my back office, right? Over 4 months of daily returns every single day. So the next question is, well, Keith, how do you make money with this company, right? Well, the company, they have their top professional traders investing in the stock market. And if you know anything about the stock market, if you're a trader and you're good at what you do, you make money whether the market goes up or down. Right? I have friends I have friends that trade every single day, and they make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some are millionaires, right? But that's not the only way that they make money. They also make money by something called cryptocurrency mining. Now, I don't have time to go into detail. You can do your own research, but here's what I can tell you. If you have the wherewithal to do cryptocurrency mining, most likely you have to have huge machines that take a lot of power and energy. You're not going to be able to do it in your home with the power, energy, the noise that it's going to consume. You're going to have to probably rent out a warehouse to do it. Well, this company does it on a large scale. When I say large, I mean a very large scale. They do cryptocurrency mining. I have a couple of friends that are in a position to do that, and you can make millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. But watch how smart and powerful this company and what they put in place. They said, listen, you invest in this company, and we're going to give you a percentage of what comes in every single day, like clockwork. Whether you get up out of bed or not, we're going to pay you a percentage of what comes in. So that lets the company now do it even on a larger scale, and they give us a percentage. Matter of fact, they just recently reached $2 billion in revenue, okay, in 10 months. That's an absolute game changer. And so they give us a percentage. I'm going to show you how that works in a minute. Because I know you're probably saying, Keith, that sounds good, but show me the money. How do I make money with this company? What you said, it makes sense, but show me the money. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So follow me on this and how it works. And when you think about it, what they have put in place is a win-win. They win by us investing in the company, and they can now invest on a larger scale. And we win because we get automatic daily returns every single day. You know what that means to you and I? It means that you know that you can't lose. You're gonna gain money. You're gonna make money every single day. I mean, how powerful is that? So when you think about the three things that I talked about, fear, well, it takes the fear out of the equation, because you're not gonna. It's not gonna be, oh, am I gonna make money? Am I gonna lose money? No, you're gonna make money every single day, like clockwork, whether you get up out of bed or not. And then as far as, well, I don't have enough knowledge. You don't need knowledge. They have the knowledge. They do all the work. They do the heavy lifting. All we do is sit back and collect. And then the third is time. Well, I'm going to show you in a few minutes that if you're a busy person, you're going to see that this is perfect for you because you don't need a lot of time, right? So all those three things, boom, it eliminates all those three excuses. So let's talk about how you make money. Show me the money. Well, stay with me on this because this is powerful. So the first way is that you can invest as little as $10, right? And you can invest as much as you want, from $10 to hundreds of dollars. You decide what you want to invest. So if you invest $10, the thing I like about this website, you can go to the website and you can plug in the numbers. So you see here, $10, you're going to receive 2%, not monthly, not yearly, not weekly, daily. Let me say that again. You're going to receive every day like clockwork, 2% every single day like clockwork, right? So if you invest $10, you know that it shows you right on the website, 20 cents a day, $1.40 a week. And by the way, you get paid every day, Monday through Sunday, like clockwork. And then at the end of the month, that's $6, and then that $10 will turn into $18 at the end of 3 months, right? Not bad, but you might be saying, that's not a lot of money, but you didn't invest a lot of money. You only invested $10. But you plug in the numbers, what you want to invest. Let's say you want to invest $70. Boom, it shows you exactly what you're going to receive. So it takes all the guesswork out. You know exactly what you're going to receive daily, weekly, monthly, and at the end of 3 months, that $70 turns to $126. So you say, well, what if I want to invest more? Well, 2% is going to, anything from $10 to $1 short of $100, you're going to receive 2%. To receive 2.2%, right, it starts at $100, and anything $1 short of $1,000, you're going to receive 2.2%. So you see here, $100 is going to net you $2.20 a day, $15.40 a week, $66 for the month, and at the end of 3 months, your $100 will turn into $198, right? Now you almost double that your investment. So plug in the numbers. What if you wanted to do 500? Boom, it's going to show you exactly what you're going to receive daily, weekly, monthly, and at the end of 3 months, you almost made $1,000 when you're $500. Now, let's say you wanted to do 1,000 or more. for $1,000, starting at $1,000 and a dollar short of 2,500. Now it increases to 2.4% daily, right? And so it shows you again $1,000 what you're going to receive daily, weekly, at the end of one month, $720 at the end of 1 month. And at the end of 3 months, that $1,000 now will turn into, for you, $2,160. That's more than double the $1,000. Now, let me put it in perspective. I really want you guys to understand the magnitude of what I'm sharing with you. My mom recently took out a CD. My younger brother, he's traditional, CDs, 401k plans, right? And so he put my mom $14,000 in a CD, bank CD, right? And I called my mom. I said, Mom, what are the terms on that CD? She said, well, it's 3 years. And at the end of 3 years, I said, what do you get back? She said, $400. And she was excited about that, right? Because she never got those type of returns before. I said, wait a minute, $14,000, 3 years, and at the end of 3 years, you're going to receive $400. She said, yeah. I said, Mom, I have something way better than that. She said, what do you mean? I said, there's a company that I'm investing in, and you can invest just $1,000, and you don't have to wait 3 years to get $400. I said, at the end of 1 month, you're going to get back $720. You know what my mom said? I don't believe it. I said, Mom, I can show you better than I can tell you. And what do you think I did? I showed her my back office. When she saw the type of returns that I was getting every single day, she was like, call our younger son, my younger brother, call him and tell him to cancel that CD. I don't care what the penalties are. Take my money out. I'm invested in this company. And that's exactly what she did. And she's been in now about going on 3.5 months. She's getting now huge returns on her money, blowing that CD out of the water, that CD investment out of the water. So now let's say that you say, well, Keith, that's nice, but what if I want to go to the 2,500? I want to get that 2.6% daily. Well, it starts at 2,500 and anything above the 2,500, right? And here it shows you if you invest in 2,500, you know you're going to receive $65 every day. $455 for the week. At the end of 1 month, watch this. That 2,500, you almost made your investment back $1,950. And at the end of 3 months, your 2,500 is going to turn into a net you almost $6,000, $5,850. What if you wanted to do more than that? I just had one of my partners invest today $20,000. You know why? She called me and said, Keith, and a husband as well. And said, Keith, if we invest $20,000, what would that be daily? So I plugged in the numbers, 20,000, right? And I said, that's going to be $520 every day. She said, sign me up. And first she said, sign my husband up. And then she called me today and said, sign me up as well. You know why? Because they see this money coming in every single day. And at the end of the week, that's 3,000. Those numbers is crazy. $3,640. And at the end of 1 month, you see what it is. And watch this, guys. At the end of 3 months, that 20,000 turns into $46,800. Guys, I like to say, get in where you fit in, right? Is it a guarantee? Guys, when you invest, there's no guarantees. Okay, again, opportunity guarantees. Okay, there are only a couple things. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, right? So why do people? Your job is not guaranteed, right? So let's stop with the guarantees, guys. No risk, no reward. All I can tell you is what it's done for me. This company's been 10 months. We pray that this company is going to be around for years and years and years, so that we can get these type of returns. Does that make sense? All right. So one other thing I want to show you on the website that's powerful is they have a referral program. It's simple, but it is powerful. And I'm going to show you my back office and the type of returns and the referral commissions that I'm receiving, right? But here's the thing with the referral program, it's optional. So if you're taking notes, you may want to write that down, meaning that you do not have to refer not one person to this opportunity, but you're still going to get paid every single day on your returns, right? But I highly recommend that you refer people. Here's why. For every person that you personally refer, you're going to receive an 8% instant referral commission, meaning as soon as they make an investment, you got paid. If they decide to make another investment tomorrow, you get paid again. If they make another investment next week, you got paid again. Once their 3-month contract is over, you get paid again. You know what that means? That's residual income. It means you only have to share this with them one time, and now you get paid every single time they get a contract 8%. So, for example, if they got a $1,000 contract, 8%, that's $80 to you. If they did a $2,500, that's $200 to you instantly. You don't have to wait a week. You don't have to wait a month. You don't have to hit a position. You don't have to bring in a certain amount of people. None of that stuff. As soon as they get a contract, you get paid, right? Over and over. And like myself and a lot of the people that I refer, they have multiple contracts going, and you get paid on every single contract they get over and over and over. Now watch this. Let me give you a hypothetical example of how powerful this referral program is. Let's say in this example I'm going to give you, you refer 20 people. Well, you know that every time when those 20 people get a contract, you get paid 8% of that contract. What do you think those 20 people are going to do? They're going to refer people. Let's say those 20 only referred 5 each. 20 times 5 is 100. Well, those 100 fall on your level 2. You're going to receive 6%. Every time one of those 100 people get a contract over and over, you get paid. They get another contract, you get paid. The 3 months is up, they get another contract, you get over and over and over. What do you think those 100 people are going to do? They're going to refer people. Let's say they only refer just 2 people each. Well, 100 times 2 is 200. That's your level 3. You're going to receive 4% instant referral commission every time that one of those 200 get a contract. And then your level 3 referrals, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to refer people. That's your level 4. Most likely, you won't even know who those people are. That could be hundreds, that could be thousands of people that you're getting instant referral commission every time they get a contract. Am I making sense? You're going to get 2% on all your level people that form your level 4. Simple, but it's powerful. So with that, I'm going to share with you my back office. Okay, get ready, because I think you guys are going to be super excited when I show you what it has done for me and my family. I'm also going to do a little bit of training. I want you to understand how your back office works. So we're going to do a little bit of training as well. So now what you see here is a 2-factor authorization. It's optional, right? But it's an extra layer of security. I highly recommend that you get it. Why? Because if someone were to tap into your account and had your username and password, if you had this set up, the 2-factor authorization, they can't get in because they don't have the code, which is on your phone. So I'm going to go to my phone, put in my code. Logging in. Okay. So once you log in, right, you're gonna be on your dashboard. And by the way, it's free to sign up. Get with the person who invited you. Ask them to send you their referral link. Okay, you sign up. It's free. You'll be on your dashboard, right? So I'm gonna show you what's on your dashboard. And here I was showing you that the company has crossed $2 billion in revenue in a little less than 10 months. Right? It shows you here the sign-up date, December the 19th. That's when I signed up. And of course, that first contract that I have has ended, and I have several more. I had a lot going over that 3 months, and I have a lot going right now. Right? And so, on account balance, what does that mean? That shows you how much you have, as of today, how much you have not withdrawn out of your Watermine account. I withdraw every day. Let me say that again. I do my withdrawals every single day, and I'm going to show you why I do that every single day, right? But you see here, just for today, I have $5,686.26, but that just hit for today. Did all of it come from my investments? No, a portion of that came from my daily returns that come in, but a big portion came from referral referral commissions, people that I referred, that they referred, that they referred, that they referred, and you're going to see in a minute, a lot of it came from referral commissions. That's why I say it's optional. You don't have to refer that one person, but when I show you, you're going to say, man, I need to refer people. And think about it, guys. This is something that you don't have to convince people. This is not a sell. This is a basic conversation, and here's how it can go. Hey, listen, man, I've been looking for a way to invest, and I found a company that's giving me huge returns on my investments. Man, you got to see this. And what do you do next? Show them your back office, right? Or invite them to this presentation, right? And so let's move over to account activity, over to the right. When you see total deposits, that's letting you know how much you have invested to date, right? So as of today, I've invested $33,529.63. And then where it says withdrew total, you know what that shows you? That shows you how much you have withdrawn to date. So I have withdrawn so far $124,745.44. Guys, when I add this 5,600 plus, you know that's going to put me over $130,000. You know what type of return that alone is? Let me see, 30, 60, 90, 120, 120, 30, 60, 90, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay, I'm getting mixed up with number 3, 6, 9, 12. That's about a 500% return, guys. Actually, it's more than that. About a 600% return on my investment. Am I making sense? And I'm talking about I've been in now 4 months and 2 days. To get that type of return, if anybody can show me where I can get this type of return in 4 months, I'm right behind you. Okay. I don't know any place you can get these type of return. Now, also, guys, right at the bottom is your referral link. Okay, what you want to do is when you're ready to refer someone or send it to someone, just hit copy link and email it to them. Okay. The next thing, make a deposit. That's where you click to make your investment. Make a deposit. When you're ready to make your investment, click on make a deposit. We're going to come to that last. Let's click on your deposits. When you click on your deposits, okay, these are the investments. This is where you're going to see your investments. And what I like about it is that it lets you know how many days of daily returns that you have left. So you see here, one that I did February 9th, I made a small investment of $10, right? And I have 18 days of daily returns on that. And then I did, for the same day, I did one for $152, and I have 18 days again left on that. And then I did one on the 10th, February the 10th, I have 20 days left. And that one was for $500. Then here's one for $50 for $12.87, right? And then I did another one February 10th for $223, 20 days left on that. And then these are my big investments that I made in March, because my major contracts ran out. So all I did was start a new one. March 22nd, I did one just a little bit short of $10,000. And you see I have 59 days left on that one. And then I did one a few days later, March the 26th, for over 5,000. And I have 63 days left. One for 28,000, one for 25,000 and change, one for 33,000 and change. And so you can see, it lets you know again how many days of daily return that you have coming in. So I think that's pretty cool. Now withdraw. When you click on withdraw, then you can see where you have as far as your withdrawals. So you can see that I have money sitting here for Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, right? Because I invest in everything, and I get referral commissions coming in every single day. Pretty much everything since I started, I have referral commissions coming in every single day, right? And so I'm going to do a couple of them just to show you how. This is for the busy people who say, I don't have a lot of time. Well, what you're going to see in a minute, you don't need a lot of time. If you can spare a couple of minutes a day, this is perfect for you. Watch how fast it is. So once you have everything set up, and if you need help in setting it up, if you need help in making your investment, no worries, that's where we come in. My brother and I, we have admins, we have leaders, we have people that can help you, and we have step-by-step instructions as well. So watch how fast it is. So every day like clockwork, you just go into your account, check out what hit. Let's say if it was Litecoin, you click on Litecoin, you see the amount. I would, like I said, I would draw it every single day. So I'm going to show you how fast it is. So you see 180.79, so you just come down, put in 180.79, right? And you click on the little circle, populated Litecoin. If they hit in Litecoin, you make sure you have your wallet, receive wallet set up. You hit request, right? And then I have my two-factor authenticator set up. So I go there and put in the code. And boom, done. And so now what you do is you see that it's now out of the available, and your withdrawals are instant. When I started a little over 4 months ago, it was within 24 hours or less. But now they make where it hits your withdrawal account instant, right? And so all you do is you want to check to make sure. Click on history, and boom, you see that withdrawal for $180.79 Litecoin. It shows withdraw the account that it went to, and it's that fast, guys. That fast. Boom. I'll do one more for you. Click on withdraw. Okay, I'm going to do Bitcoin Cash. Click on Bitcoin Cash. Type in the amount. Hit request. Put in my code. Hit confirm. Boom. That fast, guys. So for the busy people, this is perfect for you. Check your history, make sure it went through. And there it is, 160.92 in Bitcoin Cash, right? Now your history, and the reason why I'm not doing all of them is because I have another presentation at 8 o'clock, so I want to show people how that works. So I only did a couple of them for this 2 o'clock. So now your history, what is your history? It shows you all your transactions day to day. You see here, this is April the 21st, and it shows you what came in, Bitcoin or Ethereum or what came in. Over to the left, it shows you, it shows referral commission. That means that's a referral commission that came in. And watch this, guys. Do you understand that when you see a referral commission that came in, you know what that means? That means that someone just got a new contract. I'm going to show you how many new contracts came in so far today. And we're with 244. We still have a lot of day left. This is a referral commission that came in. Also shows the level that it came. This is a level 4 commission. Okay. The next one is a level 4 commission. Right. Here's an earning. Now, when you see earning, what do you think that means? That's a daily return. That's one of your investments that you made. When it says earning, that's one of your daily return that came in. So you can see, here's one of my daily returns for $259.90. Right. Here's another referral commission for 68 cents. Here's another referral commission, another referral commission, another referral commission. Here's one of my earnings on one of my small investments of 25 cents came in. Here's another referral commission, $69. Another referral, look at all these referral commissions, guys. Here's an earning. Here's an earning that came in for $133.26. Here's another daily return that came in for $74. This is a Bitcoin Cash. Look at all these referral commissions. Here's one for $152. You're going to have small ones and big ones, right? Here's another one of my earnings, one of my investments that I made that came in $66.56. But guess what, guys? There's more. This is page 1. Let's go to page 2. Page 2, look at this. All today, April the 21st. Referral commissions. Here's one for $112, referral commission. All of these are brand new contracts that people got made an investment in. Here's another one for $183.82 referral commission. But guess what? There's more. Let's go to page 3. This is all today, guys. Okay. All of these are April 21st, right? Referral commissions. Here's one of my earnings that came in today. Here's another one of my earnings that came in. Referral commissions, one for $100. Here's one for $376. Here's one for $270. Let's see if there's a page 4. Again, look at this, guys. Well, as of right here, April 21st, referral commissions. Guys, are y'all seeing this? That's why I say it's an absolute game changer, right? This is why you want to refer people to Watermind, right? Don't keep this to yourself. Something of this magnitude, something this powerful, why would you just keep it to yourself, right? Be a blessing to others. And here's where another game changer. This company has their own exchange. When I realized that they had their own exchange, you know what that tells me? This company is the real deal. This company is going to be around for a long time. Now, I spoke to people that know a lot more about cryptocurrency. They've been investing, researching cryptocurrency for years. They understand it better than I do. I mean, I'm talking about some heavy hitters in the crypto world, right? Cryptocurrency world. When I told them that first of all, they did their own research. That was number one. But then when I told them that this company has their own exchange, they said, wait a minute. They have their own exchange? Show me. When I showed them that they have their own exchange, they were like, I'm in. And they've been bringing in tons and tons of people over the last couple of weeks. That's a game changer, guys. So I'm gonna share with you a couple of more things that I think you're gonna be pretty excited about it. So I'm gonna ask each and every one of you a very important question. How many know what compounding is? I'm sure a lot of you do. Well, compounding is where your money is making money, right? What do you think the banks and the financial institutions do with your money? They not only do they invest, but they compound your money every single day. That's how they're able to make the hundreds of millions, the billions of dollars, guys, investing and compounding your money. What do you think we should do? Right? I'm going to give you an example of how powerful compounding is. Compounding your money, your interest, your return. Okay, this was shared with me years ago, so I'm going to share it with you today. Some of you may have seen it or heard of it. If I told you that I would give you a penny, and that penny would double every day for 30 days, what do you think approximately that would be at the end of 30 days? When that question was posed to me, I said, and I'm good with numbers. I said, let me see, a penny. The next day would be 2 pennies. The next day would be 4 cents, 8 cents, 16 cents, 30. I said, probably about $5,000, somewhere around there. The guy said, no. I said, 10,000? He said, no. I said, 20,000? He said, no. I said, come on, what? I mean, you saying more than 20,000? No way. He said, if I gave you $100,000 for a penny doubling every day for 30 days, would you take it? I said, $100,000? I said, yeah, I would take it. He said, you missed out on millions of dollars. I said, no way that a penny in 30 days could be doubling, could be a million or millions of dollars. He said, I can show you better than I can tell you. And this is what he showed me. There it is, guys. I'm going to keep this up for a few 30 seconds or so. Go through it. A penny doubling every single day. Day 2, it turned into 2 cents. Day 3, 4 cents. Day 4, 8 cents. Day 5, 16 cents. Okay? 32, 64, $1.28, $2.56, $5, $10, $20, $40, $80, $160, $327, $600, $1,300, $2,600, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $40,000, $80,000, $160, $335, $600, and look what it is at the end of 30 days. Over $5 million. Now do you understand the power of compounding? Why am I sharing this with you? Well, what if there's a way that you can compound these returns that you're getting every single day, these type of returns, and I can show you how to turn 2,500, one investment of just of 2,500 out of, meaning that's your only out of pocket, and that can net you over $100,000 in the next 8 months. Meaning that you can have $100,000 in your account by the end of this year. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Well, I can show you better than I can tell you. So here's a chart that one of my business partners put together. She's an executive at her company. She manages programmers, so she has to understand numbers, right? So she's making huge investments, and she put this together, and I said, can you send it to me, right? And this is what it is, guys. Look at this. Over to the left, you see your $2,500 investment. You know the very next day, and every day for 90 consecutive days, you're gonna have $65 coming in every day. Oh, I forgot to mention, your contract is 3-month contract, and at the end of 3 months, you can go right back in again. Okay, and within that 3 months, you can get as many contracts as you want, as much as you want, whenever you want, but as often as you want. So look at this, guys. The $65 start to add up, and on the 42nd day, now you can take the amount that you made in returns, and you can reinvest. And now, when you reinvest again, 25 and change, you have 65 plus coming in twice. And then because you have it coming in twice, it shortens the time frame that you can reinvest again the monies that are coming in. And then you now have 3 coming in, 65, 60, when this one 68, right? And then from 3 it's going to turn into 4, then it's going to turn into 5, then it's going to turn into 6, 7, 8, 9. These are all coming in daily. All of these returns are coming in every single day like clockwork. Why? Because you've seen a perfect example of compounding your money making money over and over and over. By the time you got to the 8th month, look at this, guys. That's 179,000 minus the principal, 76,500. That's going to net you $102,000, 560. Guys, over $102,000. Guys, I told you in the very beginning, this was an absolute game changer. Okay, I'm going to share one more thing with you, and then we're going to open up for Q&A for a few minutes. Hold on. This is something that my brother put together. Kudos to him. Okay, he called it the triple play. I'm calling it the quadruple play. And here's why. Stay with me on this. I want you to really get this and understand how this works. So when you invest, you know that you're going to get anywhere from a 60, 80%. And at the end of 3 months, okay, it can be anywhere from a 98 to well over 100% return on your investment. Not a year, not 2. If it was a year and you got 100%, man, you'd be jumping up with joy. If it was a month, man, that's incredible. How do I invest? If it was a weekly, man, that's the best thing since sliced bread. But we're talking about in 3 months, guys, right? And getting these type of returns daily and averaging over, depending on how much you invest, over 100% return on your money. That's way number 1. You make the money. Way number 2 is you want to tell somebody, right? Don't try to explain it to them. Show them your back office or invite them to the presentation, right? Share this with them, and now when they invest, you know you're going to earn free cryptocurrency, whether they invest in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, what's the other one? Bitcoin Cash. Whatever they invest in, you're going to get that referral commission in that coin that they invest in, right? That's the second way that you're going to make money. The third is that you withdraw your returns and your commissions into your cryptocurrency wallet. Why do you want to do that? Because cryptocurrency, I shared with you earlier, that cryptocurrency has skyrocketed, and they're projecting that it will continue to skyrocket. I shared with you that the top investors and financial institutions, the experts, are projecting that it's going to skyrocket. For example, Bitcoin, they're projecting it's going to hit 6 figures or multiple 6 figures this year. So that's another way that you're going to make money, is that cryptocurrency is going up, right? Here's the fourth way, compounding. I just showed you the power of compounding. So now you reinvest your money. Now your money is making money on top of your money making money, because you have an opportunity to compound that. I just gave you the example of how 2,500 turned into over $100,000 by compounding your returns. Is this making sense? Guys, we can stop right here. What you should be saying is, man, you can shut up right now and just tell me how do I get started, right? So, with that, Kevin, is there anything that I missed? I pretty much covered everything. Oh, one other thing I always forget is how do you invest? How do you invest? So let's do that. So when you're ready to invest, it's simple. You go to make a deposit, you click on make a deposit, right? And you're going to have 4 different contracts that you can invest in. The 2%, 2.2%, 2.4%, 2.6%. If you're taking notes, you may want to write this down. The 2% is anything from $10 and $1 short of 99, on $1 short of $100. You're going to fall into 2%. The 2.2% is $100, starting at $100 and $1 short of $1,000. So anywhere there, you're at 2.2%. The 2.4% starts at $1,000 and $1 short of $2,500. You fall into 2.4%. And 2,500 and above, you're down at the 2.6%. So if you wanted to, for example, if you wanted to take advantage of that compounding chart, okay, you start at 2,500, so you can position yourself to generate 6 figures this year, right? And it could be more than that. You can do 5,000, right? I'm waiting on the $5,000 compounding chart, and I'm waiting on the 10,000 compounding chart, as well as the 20,000. And because I have people calling me wanting to know, is there a compounding chart? So I'm asking. Hopefully I'll get that this week. As soon as I get it, I'll spit it out, right? So, but again, invest what you can afford to risk. Let me say that again. Invest what you can afford to risk. Invest what's going to you. Does that make sense? All right. So, Kevin, did I pretty much cover things? Oh, how do you invest? Real quick. So, let's say that you wanted to do $1,000, right? You click on this plan, right? Or let's say you want to do a little bit more than 1,000, but short of 2,500. So you click on the $1,000 plan because you know it's at least 1,000, but less than 2,500. You go down to where it says amount to spend. Let's say you wanted to do 1,500. You type in the exact amount you want to invest, right? And then you click on the coin that you want to invest in, right? Let's say it's a Litecoin. And then you click on spend. And there's your contract. 3 months, at 2.4%, right? 90 days, consecutive days of daily returns, right? The 1,500 is right there. This is the amount equivalent to it in Litecoin.
I can do something. If you quote me like
and then I can hear you, Kevin.
Sorry.
And this is how you make your investment. Now, if you're new or if you're not sure how to do that, again, no worries. That's where we come in. We can help you. All right? And I'll do one more for you. Again, you click on make a deposit. Let's say you wanted to do the 2,500, right? You click on that plan, type in the 2,500, right? And again, it doesn't have to be exactly what you see here. It doesn't have to be exactly $10 or $100 or $1,000 or 2,500. Okay, whichever contract that you fall in, the 2%, the 2.2, the 2.4, the 2.6, right? You make sure you select plan. If you forget, now very important. If you forget, let's say you did the 2.4, the 2.6, but you forgot to click select plan, it's going to automatically be on 2. It's going to go in 2%. So don't do that. If you're going to be more than 2% or 2.2, so make sure you hit select plan on where you fall, where your investment falls. So 2,500, you have to hit select plan for 2.6%. Then you come down, you select the coin. Let's say you do Ethereum, hit spend, and boom. Right? Let's say you wanted to do 5,000, or let's say you wanted to do 5,500. Right? Put the exact amount that you want to do. Let's say you wanted to do it in Dogecoin. Hit spend, and boom, your contract comes up for the amount that you want to do. and boom, and this is where you would send this blue address here. It's where this is Watermine's address where you're sending your investment to, your payment to. But again, if you don't know how to do it, okay, let us help you do it, get you set up. All right. So with that, we're gonna open it up for Q&A. We only have a few minutes because I have some things that I have to take care of that's extremely important today, and we're gonna open it up for Q&A. Take a few minutes for Q&A.
Hi, this is Joel Johnson. Can you put up your emails? I think Imelda Mitchell invited me, and she said that you guys would put up your emails at the end.
Yes, we're going to do that.
Thank you.
Okay. Nefertiti Star.
Yes, hi, how are you?
Good.
Good afternoon. My question is, when you speak about compounding, all right, so when you're in your contract for 3 months, right? Let's say you invest $2,500, for example. When you're $25, whatever day you're 25, I'm sorry, let's say you invest $2,500, right? When the following, whatever day your 2,500 hits again, do you take that out and put it in a contract in order for it to compound? Like how exactly, or you just leave it and it compounds itself? How exactly does it compound?
Okay, I'm going to show you again real quick. And what you want to do is request, and I leave you an email and my brother's email, just request from one of us to send you the chart.
Okay.
And then, so real quick, so just follow me on this. Okay, so here you see all the way to the left when you make your 20, and the date, you can change the date. And you can put, so it's, let's say you did it today, for example, you can change the date to 4/21, and then, but you can even follow it from this. Is that here, you made your investment of $2,500, so you know that every day you're gonna have $65 coming in, right?
Yes.
So now, on the 42nd day, you know, you're not coming out of your pocket. You're taking the money that came in from Watermine, these $65, added them to, on the 42nd day, you can take that amount that came in from your investments, and you invest that. You follow me?
You said reinvest it? Is that what you said?
Yes. You see here on the 42nd, you invest $25.35.
Yes.
Okay, so you just take in, because these $65 is going to add up to this amount, right? So you take that and you reinvest it, and then on the 43rd day, instead of having just $65 coming in, you're going to have $65 coming in plus the $65.91 coming in daily.
No, but what I mean is, do you leave it in because the contract expires? I mean, you know, do you just like re-enter the contract or just leave it how it is?
No, when you're ready to reinvest, you're signing a new contract.
Okay.
Yeah, every time.
And then it'll automatically generate that compound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time you see all these reinvest, you're just going back and getting a new contract.
So basically, the computer knows. If I have $2,500 and I keep reinvesting that 25, it knows to compound that. Opposed to if I have 500, they know that's a new contract, and then when I put another 500 in again, they know to compound that.
So every time you get a new contract, it automatically knows that you have not one but 2 or 3 or 4 contracts.
Right. As long as it's the same amount before you even get to compound.
It doesn't have to be the same amount. You can compound any amount you want to do. You can do half, double, triple. You decide when you want to get a new contract. You're just adding. Think of compounding as just adding to what you already have.
Okay.
That's all it is. You're adding to what you already have by taking the money that you made and reinvesting it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Maxine, you have your hand raised.
Yes, my question is, during those 90 days, you're compounding daily. Can you withdraw daily, or you have to wait until the 90 days?
No, I recommend you withdraw daily The reason why is because if you leave it in your Watermine account, then it's going to be that amount. Meaning that, let's say if you just left it in your Watermine account for like, let's say a month, for example, and that added up to, let's say it added up to, I don't know, $1,500, right? And if you have $1,500 sitting in your Watermine account, as opposed to if you have withdrawn it into your cryptocurrency wallet, and the fact that cryptocurrency has gone up, and instead of it being so, if you have withdrawn it into your cryptocurrency wallet, that $1,500 could have turned into maybe $2,200. I'm just using it as an example.
Right.
But let's say after a month, it's $1,500 sitting in your Watermine account. When you withdraw that into your cryptocurrency wallet, it's not going to be $2,200. It's going to be $1,500.
Okay.
So that's why I withdraw every day.
Okay.
In case in point, let me just say this: you saw that I had when I make all my withdrawals today, it's going to be over $130,000, right?
Right.
Let's just say that what's in my cryptocurrency wallet is not $130,000. It's way more. It's way more than $130,000. It's way more. I'm not going to give that figure, but it's a lot more. I'll leave it at that. Okay.
Thank you.
Harriet Green, you have your hand raised. Harriet Green, you have your hand raised. Okay, we're going to go to the next person. Malik Bingo, you have your hand raised.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great, wonderful. Thank you for the presentation, but I had a question. I think it kind of got answered when the young lady Nefertiti was asking you about after a certain amount of time when you want to reinvest. So when you said just now that you put it into every day, daily, put it into a wallet, our own wallet that's within the Watermine or something like that. Is that where it goes at?
No, they have several cryptocurrency wallets.
Yeah.
I have a list of the ones that I recommend that I can send you. Just without my email, I can send you the ones that I recommend that I use, and I recommend that I recommend that you have more than one. Absolutely, you have more than one. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's easy to get these cryptocurrency wallets. All you do is go to your App Store or your Google Play Store. You do a search for the wallet, download it or install it on your phone, and boom. Now they're gonna now when it's time to purchase coins, you have to go through a verification process. Some wallets you can go through the same day, within very quickly. Some is going to take days. But we give you that information when we send you the different wallets. We have that information. So, but again, have several ones that you have. And
okay, I have about 4.
Training. What's that?
I have about 4, but I want to know which recommendations you have. I have like Clever, I have Exodus, I have, I even use my my Cash App sometimes for different things.
I use Clever is good. Exodus is good. I don't recommend Cash App.
Okay.
I don't recommend Cash App unless you just want to do, if you have it and you want to do something quick, but ongoing, I would not recommend it. Coinbase is a good one, but I'm finding that for new people, the verification process is taking a few days. One of my favorites is Crypto.com. If you don't live in New York, I recommend Crypto.com. It's probably my favorite. Trust Wallet is another good one.
I have everything but Crypto.com. That's good. I understand. And I just want to make sure I know what I'm asking. I have all those. And like you said, I think the Cash App is crazy, but they will shut you down. Too much money anyway. But so once I would get just one of those wallets, say for instance, let's say for instance I sent it over to Clever. I'm just picking one. I would be able to send that right to Clever because I would have that inside of my account. And every day I would just say withdraw into Clever. And then wait that contract when that 30 days is up, and go back into Clever, and then just go back onto that screen where the first screen where it says
you're talking about training. This is not a call for that.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have time to go into it.
That's right.
But what I would do is I'll send you some information, or you can email me, and then we can I can set up a time that I can go over that information. And also on Saturday, I do at 5 o'clock. I go through training with pretty much all that information you're talking about.
Okay, thanks for that. I appreciate it.
And my brother, he said, Keith, let people know that as far as reinvesting, you don't have to wait 30 days or 42 days or no. I reinvest now. I'm at a point now where I'm reinvesting like every week, right? I'm reinvesting like every week, and then there are people that are reinvesting every day, not large amounts, but the more that you can compound, it's like that penny doubling every day. So you can reinvest as much as you want, as often as you want. It's up to you how much you want. You decide. And I'm not going to tell you, oh, do this, do that. But I have big goals for 2021. So I'm investing, and the fact I'm referring a lot of people, as you can see, because I know what that can do also to add to my goals, each of my goals. But everybody's different as far as what they want to do. Okay, Lee, you have your hand raised. Lee, you have your hand raised.
My question is, what's the charge, if any, for the back office services?
0.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you for sharing. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you're welcome. Okay. March device.
Hey Keith, thanks for the call. I do appreciate it. Hey, I saw something on one of mine their news feed. It said that you can actually deposit, even if you don't have that amount, you can deposit and it will accumulate over time. Do you know what I'm speaking of? So let's say if you have a certain amount of money inside your in your wallet and Watermine, they say you can deposit, and once you get to that amount, then it'll kick in for that contract.
I'm not sure. I'm not following. You can leave your money in Watermine, and it can start. And of course, it's going to add up. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, exactly.
Too.
Yeah, but it also said that you can do your deposits daily on the contract that you want, and once it hits that amount, that contract would then be activated. And this isn't.
Yes, so you can do that, but you're missing out on if you leave it in your Watermine account and it adds up to the point where you can reinvest that amount. You can do that, but then now you're missing out on it going to your cryptocurrency wallet. And the fact, so for example, let's say that 2,500. I'm gonna use that as an example, right? And you invested in what you just let it accumulate in Watermine, as opposed to withdrawing that money in your cryptocurrency wallet. I showed you the example that in 5 months, cryptocurrency went from, now mind you, let's say 5 months. So I got started 4 months and 2 days. So that means that growth from 15,000 to 55,000, that growth from Ethereum from 400 to 2,400, right? Meaning that I was able to take advantage of that growth because I was withdrawing that money into my wallet. So
I agree.
Now, had I left it in Watermine and it was like 2,500, and then I withdrew it to my wallet, guess what it would be? It wouldn't be, let's say, instead of 2,500 turning into, let's say, 8,000 or 10,000, and let's say Ethereum, instead of it being 2,500, it turns into, let me see, let's say 12,000 or 14,000. I would do it, that 2,500 into my cryptocurrency wallet. Guess what it would be? 2,500.
Yeah, I totally agree. The thing I was looking at is the fact that the transaction fees in most of these wallets are going up exponentially. And I was about to make a deposit, and I realized that it was like $2,700 just to make that transaction. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you're talking about something that is so insignificant and it's not even worth talking about. But I just told you the type of returns that I just told you the type of what it went from, as opposed to the fees that the wallet, because crypto watermine, there's no fees, right? The fees are already embedded in it. So when you withdraw it, there's not a fee. But when it's time to go from the wallet, the wallet is going to charge you a fee. Are we going to talk about fees that might be, depending on the amount, might be $30, $40, $50, $60, as opposed to thousands of dollars that you gain? That's so. It's
a matter of weeks though. I'm not talking like, okay, just leave it there, put it in watermine, leave it there for the durability of the contract. What I noticed though is the first deposit I made on the contract, there was only like a $20 or $30 fee. That's fine. The second one, same amount, $20, $30 fee. The third one that I tried to put on, the fee was $272 for the transaction fee going from my wallet back to watermine. And I said, hold up, well, if I just wait 10 days or so, then I'll have enough already there, but I can go ahead and just do the direct withdrawal from a watermine wallet. That's fine. That's all I'm saying is that, there's some people in
bar, we got to move on. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead. If you want to leave it into your watermine account, go right ahead. I don't do that. And I think I was clear on why I don't do that, because what I have accumulated from where I started and where I'm at now, more than double, triple, actually more than triple from what I have. I'm not going to leave it in watermine. I'm just not going to do that. But if you want to do that, no problem. If anybody, that's your goal, or that's the direction that you want to go, I don't recommend it. But you're more than welcome to do that. But we got to move on.
Okay, Keith, can I make a quick comment that might help him? Be real quick. He's worried about the fees. If they're higher when you're trying to do it earlier during the day, wait till later in the night. Don't put it off I would put it off for days, but wait till later on at night. They're generally lower. That's all I was going to say.
But first of all, when you withdraw it, there's no fees. So that's first. So if I'm withdrawing every single day, I'm not getting it. And when I decide to reinvest from my wallet and make my investment, then it's going to be a fee. But we're talking about based on what I'm putting back in, and this is me, right? Not that much. Like, yeah, that's a good, if you want to do it at a time where the fees are lower. But again, I'm not leaving money into my watermine account, especially when I'm not getting hit with a fee to do it. And cryptocurrency is skyrocketing. I'm just not going to. I'm not going to miss out on that next wave of my money making money. But let's move on. Alexia, you have your hand raised.
Hi. I had a question about the investment. So I understand that this is an investment. So using the $2,500 as an example, when you invest that and you're getting your earnings, which is $5,850 at the end of 3 months, is that like the max you can get, or is that just like the potential you can get?
No, that's the exact what you're going to get.
Okay.
You know exactly what you're going to receive at the end of 3 months.
Okay, so I guess my question is that just a potential of what you can get, or you're definitely going to get that?
I just told you, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Okay.
This is not a guess, this is not a potential. That's exactly what you're going to get. When you see what you're going to receive daily, that's what you're going to get.
Okay.
At the end of the week, that's exactly what you're going to get. At the end of 3 months, that's exactly what you're going to get.
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome. Quentin, you have your hand raised.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. I got a question about the crypto.com. I have some Dogecoin in crypto. Can I go to select one of the plans and make a deposit directly from crypto.com into watermine using my Dogecoin?
Let's say that again.
Okay, so I want to make a deposit. I want to get a new plan, invest in a new plan. but I want to use the money that I have in crypto.com, the Dogecoin in crypto.com. I want to use that funds to fund my plan, either one of the plans. Can I do that?
Yes, you can. Because if it's Dogecoin, you have to do it. You have to purchase the Doge. You have to make your investment in Dogecoin.
Yeah, I have the Dogecoin already in crypto.com.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so I can just go and make the deposit from crypto.com to fund the plan.
Absolutely.
Okay.
As long as it's the point that one of mine has. And Dogecoin is one of them.
Right. Okay, cool.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. John Bishop, you have your hand raised.
Yes, hi, Keith. Thank you. Yeah, my good friend Jaron March, who was on earlier, introduced me to this amazing company, so I'm very grateful. I just had one question I had. So you're making withdrawals. There's absolutely no penalty, like, for making withdrawals, right?
From one of mine to your cryptocurrency wallet, no fees.
No fees. That is amazing. Okay, that was my question. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, let's see. I think we covered everyone. Okay, so I'm going to put my email and my brother's email address. Please do not email both of us. Only email one of us. Okay, we are extremely busy, so you only need to email one of us. If you want a copy of the compounding chart, if you want a copy of the cryptocurrency wallets that we recommend, just email us and we can get that information to you. If you want a step-by-step instructions on crypto.com, how to purchase cryptocurrency, how to make an investment, okay, we can get that to you as well.
I'm sorry, Keith. This is John again. It says that my chat's disabled, so I can't see that email. Is it possible you could just give it to me?
I didn't put it up yet.
Oh, okay.
You see it now?
There we go. Thank you.
All right.
Keith, can I ask a question?
Sure.
When you took in, you get the contract, and you make your deposit, say $2,500. I noticed you went from there when it reported. It bought us a particular cryptocurrency coin, Dogecoin, or whichever one we select. Now, once that happened, and you have the coins, you're still earning the 2.6% on the $2,500 that you got there. What happens with the coins?
No, that's what you're earning on. So let's say if you invest in Ethereum or Litecoin, or let's say Ethereum, you invest in Ethereum. So every day, $2,500, that's going to net you 60. That you're going to receive $6,500 every day in Ethereum. If you invested in Bitcoin, you're going to receive $65 in Bitcoin every day, 90% of the day.
That's why you're withdrawing it every day, because then you're taking your profits out, setting it back aside.
Yeah, I'm taking it out and putting it in my cryptocurrency wallet, because in the 4 months that I've been I've withdrawn into my cryptocurrency wallet. That's been going up and up and up. That $130,000. It's more than, it's almost triple.
So you're earning two ways then. So you're earning the exactly. Put that into your cryptocurrency wallet, and that's growing as well as still getting 65.
You got it. That's exactly.
Thank you. I would like to talk to you directly, though. There's some things I'd like to find out.
All right, just email me or my brothers.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Question, Keith. This is Brian Dale.
Yes.
The chart that you pulled up earlier, how to reinvest. What's the name of that chart? The Excel chart, or the Excel chart?
You said what's the name of it?
Yeah, because I'm going to request it. What do I request?
Oh, just a compounding chart, or 2,500 to 100K chart, either or.
Okay, compounding chart. Okay, thank you.
I'll leave this up for another 30 seconds, guys. You can take a snapshot or write it down. I'll leave it up for another 30 seconds, and then we're going to close out. Yes.
This is Harriet. I didn't know I could reply. But my question is, with the hit of 90 years today, original 25 years, you have
No, it's not automatic. You have to do it. Every time it's time to reinvest, you have to do it.
So that original 2500 is still there. That you made off of it. That's that original 2500.
So the first time that you reinvest, right, and when it's time for you to, the first time that you invest, right, when it's time for you to do your first reinvest, you're still going to have those $65 coming in from the first one, but now you have another 65 plus whatever, coming in now from the reinvestment. And then when you do your next reinvest, right, you're going to have your $65 coming in from your first one, your first reinvestment, and then you're going to have another 65 plus coming in from your third one. And it's going to keep building like that, where that's why you saw that chart where you saw like daily you had all these coming in on a daily basis. And that's how you get to the 100,000 plus. You're just adding to what you already have over and over and over to the point where you have so much money coming in daily.
And I understand that what was that 91st day of the original 2500. Does that stop? Your chart doesn't show that.
Oh, the 95, yeah, it does. It does show that. So when your first contract runs out, yeah, that stops.
Okay, and then so you have gotcha.
You have the other ones coming in. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you. That's what I need.
Yeah. 90 days. Every contract is 90 days.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
All right.
I'm just trying to find I came in a bit late, but I'm really enjoying what I'm hearing. If you within $2,500 at the end of the 90 days, what will be your return there?
Okay. What I would recommend, because you missed a lot of it, there's different contracts, different amounts. If you email me, did you take down my email or my brother's email? Sir, did you take down my email or my brother's email?
Yes, I took a shot of it.
Okay, email me or my brother, and we'll send you where that information is available for you to see. Also, for everyone, and then I'm not taking any more questions because this we're on. I have some important things I have to take care of, but I'm not taking any more questions. But I'll let you know that at 8 o'clock I will be back on. I'm going to do another presentation. I recommend that you invite people to our 8 p.m. presentation, right? You saw the type of referral commission that you can earn by referring people. Again, the conversation is simple. Hey, man, I've been looking for a way to invest, and I found a company that's giving me huge returns on my investments. Man, you got to see this. Well, of course, if it's a woman, right, listen, you got to see this, right? And show them, if you're new, of course, you can't show them your back office, but you can at least invite them to the presentation, right? So with that, guys, gotta go. I love you, but I gotta go. Take care. God bless. Be on at 8 o'clock. Invite some people to the 8 o'clock. Thank you, everyone.